Hello everybody, my name is Kodiak, and this is New Scavenger. Again. It's been a while since I've recorded this. There's not really been any new updates that I've seen. I don't know about the mod, I haven't checked the mod in a while. Probably should have checked the mod. But I didn't, so I bet. Well, let's get into it. And see if we can't die as quickly. So, I played it a few times, and I noticed that if you take Eagle Eye, it's no longer usable. Like, you can't use Eagle Eye to search, which you used to be able to, which sucked. So, yeah. I don't know what skills I'm gonna take. Ranged, botany, and trapping, just so I have food. Dead them, I don't run very often. There's tracking, there's hiding. Always check my OPI and get medic. And I suck. I don't really have any ways to fight. Could take hiding. And tracking. Short of taking like feeble or fragile, I can't take medic. Because to take myopia, that, and insomnia, would just murder me. So let's give this a try. See if we can be a very passive fighter. Well, fighterless thing, hopefully. A plant catches your eye as you scan the room for supplies. Rickinus communis. The castor oil plant is growing in from the window. You remember that this plant can be highly toxic, and most animals will avoid if possible. Breaking off some branches, you quickly stomp on the leaves and seeds. Rubbing the fragments on your feet and hands, you scatter the rest in the doorway. Just in time, the predatory dog-like creature grips to a halt, and as it reaches the doorway, sniffing the plant and shaking its head in disgust, you thrust your hands toward it. It steps back further, obviously uninterested in your toxic scent. With one more huff, it pads down the hall, looking for more palatable prey. My god, we survived! Let's track. Then I take off. The dust on the ground makes it easy for your trained eye to pick out one set of tracks in particular. How is your eye still trained if you have myopia? Or can you have tracking? I think you can still have tracking. Yeah, just check through Eagle Eye. They seem to belong to a humanoid dragging something, probably a mantle or a cloak. It was here fairly recently, probably in the past 24 hours. It entered through the doorway, walked to your stasis tank, and went to the control console, then left. You'd bet good money that it wasn't the dog man you just faced. Check out the console for any patient information. Anthony Blubber. Philip Kindred. Lloyd Blank Check. It's got a last name. You decide to go outside and see if you can figure out where you are. Avoiding the broken glass, you step out to the sill and outside, rustling some plants that have grown wild in the area. It's cool outside and damp, probably morning. The distant report of a gun catches your attention. Cock your head listening, but it's over as quickly as it started. Obviously you're not alone out here, though that doesn't necessarily comfort you. You're in a parking lot of the Cairo facility, but everything looks disused and in disrepair. Plants have pushed their way through the pavement and over the facility, Worst of all, nothing looks familiar. You don't remember this place, and even who you are. Your frustration mounts, but you catch it and put it back in check. Might as well take a look around. Indeed. It's open. I've already read through a bunch of this stuff in other videos, so sometimes I don't like to show it off again. I'm sorry about that. Oh, I already have ammo. Who's hiding in there? Super fact, baby prowling the lakes region, numbering many as 400 naturalists, are hesitant to report a definite cause, though many point out the imbalance in the ecosystem can sometimes drive wolves into more populated areas in search of food. Horse and cattle owners are reporting alarming rates of their animal losses as a result of the migration, and authorities are worried they could attack. Attacks could soon escalate to human prey. Oh no. That's why you don't move wolves. Put a scare on that stick. My guy can't fight well enough to use it. Okay. This seems to be a poster informing about an ongoing emergency evacuation of all residents of the Black Swamp area. It vaguely mentions a planned government operation for dealing with toxic pollen as the main cause. The poster is obviously quite old and badly worn, and most of the more specific information is completely illegible. At this point, there is, however, a relatively intact reprint of an evacuation camp. Yes, evacuation camp. Visible pointing to the designated refuge camp. Ah, see, that's the camp. You mark its location, although the event took place some time ago. There still may be some answers to be found there. I suck at reading. Just throwing it out there. A knife. A shopping knife. Is the knife a weapon? Oh, it is. It's a dumb question to ask, but sometimes. We look fashionable. Oh, a small parking lot. There's nothing here, really, except some weeds growing in the cracks on the asphalt and a few rusting shells of car. But you might still get lucky and find some untouched glove compartments or an unopened trunk. No, we did not get lucky. It is sad. Uh-oh. Run away! Big cover! And whap. Did we hit it? Harry! Nowhere. Feral Dog's armor was barely affected. It's armor. We're just gonna have to beat this puppy to death. This concrete apartment building looks to be in better shape than most. Sure, the windows are all but gone and a giant fissure runs along one wall, but this place looks as if it could still provide suitable shelter for someone. Perhaps that's what makes you feel so nervous about approaching it. If it does even get picked up. Due to their nature, office towers weren't primary looting targets during the food riot. Most obvious targets got the most attention. Later on, astute scavengers realized many offices had bottled water, and often kitchens. What's more, the supply closet often contained valuable survival tools. The supplies aren't expected to be great, but it's worth a shot. I don't like how they lowered the loot chances so much. It's like you could loot something good, but you probably won't. Three ragged-looking types roasting a small corpse over an open fire in a bank lobby. A horrified woman clutches her baby, staring vacantly past the fire from the smashed remains of a teller's cage. The bandits appear unconcerned over your presence and hold up a piece of cooked meat. But that's not what you're looking at. It's the mother and her baby. You want them? Joel's a bandit. Gonna cost you. Where there's life, there's hope. You can't save the baby, but maybe you can buy the woman her freedom. Here's a line on the side. It says human. Pay price. Pay any price. I don't know. Huh. I don't know. Moral dilemma. There's a line near on the side that says human. Pay any price. What's any price? Wait. Really? So they robbed me? Well, what the hell? Was it like not enough stuff or something? Was it just to see if you could get everything? It's like, oh no, now you can't. Fuck. Well, that annoys me. I just lost all that stuff for no real gain. Also, I hate this no scavenging options. Crap. Run away. Oh, I'm scared. It looks like I'm gonna try and fight this dog. See? And I'm going to die. Everybody clap. What? How do you survive in this game? Is there a way? Is it still possible at all? You can't get any good skills because you lose to get the 4 free ones. You only have so many points, and you're going to have to take skills that are going to kill you pretty much instantly if you want to have any points. Everything is lowered, as what I just showed you. I went to 6 scavenging, like 8 or 10 scavenging location, and there was nothing. Is it the mod that's making it so hard or something? Like I don't get what it is. That dog should not have been able to take me down and start kicking me in the face. Because, you know, it's a dog, it doesn't have feet. Or the ability to kick forward into your face. But no, it seems... Yeah, it seems Neo Scavenger's gotten a whole lot harder with this mod. So I might look into getting a new mod to test out to see if that's the problem. Or maybe play vanilla one more time again to see if it's any different. Well, now that we've seen that, thanks for watching, guys. Like, favorite, subscribe, who knows. And maybe there'll be I'll figure out a way that it's possible to survive longer than 10 seconds and still find stuff and scavenge it. Or I'm just going to switch the mod out. Or play vanilla again. I don't know. We'll have to see.